Yeah, boy. Welcome back to the channel, guys. This is your friend Cartman. In today's video, I got some awesome replays to share with you guys from Legend League on my main Town Hall 17 account, guys. We are using the Mass Dragons with the RC charge, with the invisibility spells and the revive. And look at this, guys, plus 301 on the day. We had 6 triples and our 2 fails were pretty high, as you can see right here. One of them was a time fail, and one of them was a fail as to our RC charge being a little poor. But anyway, this strategy is very good, very strong right now in the meta. And as you can see, we're at around 5,700 trophies with this army. The army comp, we got 15 dragons, a baby dragon, a Valkyrie to help our queen, and 2 archers for cleanup. 9 invisibility spells, the revive spell, and our clan castle troops, we've got 3 Yetis, a rage, a skelly spell, and we're going to be using the battle blimp or the stone slammer. Now we've got the RC with the phoenix, electro boots, and rocket spear. Our archer queen, we're running the frosty with the healer puppet and the giant arrow to take care of those invis towers. The warden, we've got the electric owl with the eternal tome and that rage gem. And for the minion prince, we got the angry jelly with the henchman puppet and the dark orb. Alright guys, let's hop into our first replay. Now on this replay, we've got the island, single inferno towers, and a monolith. This is a pretty popular base that we're seeing right now in Legend League. I'm bringing the RC in from 9 o'clock. You can see right there, we're able to take out the mortar before we use the rocket spear. That is very important because we want to maximize what we can get out of the rocket spear. And I actually use an invis spell to redirect the RC up toward the scatter shot. And I want to make sure we get this fire spitter. The fire spitter does so much damage right here to dragons. So that's one of my key targets here. So we're going to get the fire spitter taken out. Now we go over toward the ricochet cannon. That doesn't really help the dragons that much, but that's okay. It's a high value target as well. You can see we're going to get another air defense over here, and we can work our way over and get this multi-archer tower. So already this RC charge has been phenomenal, taking out so many things. We're right by the clan castle as well. So that aura of the RC is going to be able to take out some of these clan castle troops. I've got a baby dragon funneling in behind the RC to lure out some of these defensive troops from that clan castle as well toward our RC once the Phoenix goes off. And now we've got a nice funnel set up here with the bottom left hand side cleared out. We can start bringing our dragons in, a few on the top side at 12 o'clock on the right to start our funnel, and then the warden down. And we're going to delay that minion prince just a few seconds before we bring him down, just to make sure the dragons get out in front to help protect our minion prince. Pop that warden ability. We got the battle blimp this time going in toward the town hall. We've got the queen on the far right, and I'm going to wait until she lines up on that elixir storage and shoots that arrow to take out the air defense right there. We've used our rage in the core, and we still are holding on to this revive spell to use wherever we need it, guys. And look at all those troops in the core of the base under the rage of that warden, the rage gem. We popped the minion prince ability, guys. We are just gutting this base right now. It does not have a prayer. We go ahead and bring back the RC now with the revive spell, because why not? We have so many dragons up. Yeah, we've crushed this base. I mean, just look at the number of dragons. Probably what, 6, 7, 8 dragons. We still have all of our heroes up. I mean, yeah. That's as dominating about as you can get right now in Legend League, guys. Tons of troops up, tons of pets. It's, yeah, a big overkill. We gotta come up here and clean up one straggling building, but that is nowhere right here. We'll speed it up. Yeah, boy, that's dominating right there with the dragons. Alright guys, replay 2 on this day in Legend League. As you can see, a very similar style with these island single infernos and the monolith. It's not exactly the same base, but it is very similar. And I'm going to take a very similar approach, taking out that mortar, then using the rocket spear to get the single inferno. Now this time we do have that fire spitter targeting our RC, so we've got to be careful here with our invis spells. We want to make sure our RC is healthy through here. And so I'm keeping her invis, and now we're actually going to use the invis to help try to push our RC in here towards that fire spitter. I don't want her to go to the outside here. So we're going to try to make sure she goes into the inside, and that's where she's going now. That's perfect. because that fire spitter, like I said, that's one of the key defenses I want to make sure I try to get down, because I have a lot of success once we take out the fire spitter. And if we can get down some of these air sweepers or air defenses, that is awesome as well. Again, a very nice entry. The RC is by that clan castle, going to work on those troops. We got the baby dragon on the right hand side to start that funnel. A few dragons on the left hand side to start the funnel at 9 o'clock, and now a similar approach. Dragons raged up here at 10:30. We got the minion prince in behind, the battle blimp coming in here. Once we start taking damage from like the monolith and the enemy minion prince, we pop that warden ability to protect everything. Rage up where our yetis are to try to get as much value as possible. As you can see here, a very nice opening as well. Pushing through here in the core, and with the rage gem on the warden, you get so much value. We got the skeleton spell down here at 6 o'clock, trying to tank this single inferno to protect our archer queen. So we're going to get that single inferno taken out right down there. And we're losing a few of our troops, so we're just going to be patient here. The main push is doing very well, and the queen is very healthy on the outside. And we're just hanging on to our revive spell. We're going to wait and see who we need to revive to make sure we're going to get this 3-star, guys. And really it's going to come down to this single inferno. There's not much else on the base that can damage our troops. And it is picking off a few dragons one by one, but that's no worries. The queen's going to clean up the outside. We're going to revive the RC right there as the single is distracted. And it's a nice and easy 3-star still. Even though we lost a few dragons at the end, still a very, very comfortable 3-star. Alright guys, I've got one more replay to share with you guys. This is a little different style. We got the double poison tower with that new multi-gear defense there in the core with the fire spitters. It looks pretty nasty. We're going to bring in the RC from 12 o'clock toward these high value buildings over here. And again, I want to try to get the RC in to this fire spitter if I can. It's a long ways into the core of the base, and she's taking fire. But we're going to try to protect her here with the invisibility spells. And you can see her health is very low. I've got to be very, very careful here. She can't take very many more hits, or she's going to go down. So we're trying to pop our invis spells a little bit early just to try to make sure we keep her up, and make sure that Electro boot healing takes effect so we can keep her going until the invisibility spells go wear out. And we were able to get the fire spitter, and now look at this, guys. We're going to be able to get this inferno tower. And now she's going to move on toward the monolith. Can't quite get the monolith down. But yeah, a great funnel here again. So we're going to use the baby dragon to help clear that funnel on the right-hand side. And now we're going to approach from the other side because I want to use our archer queen to take out this air sweeper with her ability that she did. So she's going to funnel at 6 o'clock. We got the dragons coming from the opposite side here into the core. And we're going to place our battle blimp here momentarily. There we go. We got it down. Pop this warden ability. That's going to protect our queen and the minion prince as well. You see we've got an enemy super dragon, but our troops are under the eternal tome. They're going to get right through that. We're going to rage up the yetis in the core, even though they hit that giga bomb. With 3 yetis raged up, you're going to take down that town hall, no problem at all. The minion prince ability here on the right hand side toward the monolith frees that up and gets those henchmen out there to help tank everything. And we lose our queen down here on the left hand side. But you can see we've gutted the core of this base, guys. We have a swarm of dragons on the top side. They are all raged up. We still have the minion prince over there. And the minion prince with the warden with the rage gem. That is a crazy combo. You're putting out a ton of DPS. And you can just get through so many of these buildings. As you can see, we're already at 80%, guys. And you still have the revive spell. And you don't have to always bring it back on the RC. Now, I did on this one. So the RC is under that rage gem. And she can come through here and help take out everything and preserve our minion prince life. But I've had many times where I've used that revive on the minion prince if they're only ground targeting defenses left and he goes down. You can pop him right back up under that rage gem of the warden and finish off a ton of these bases. All right, guys, I hope you've enjoyed the video. If you want to give this army a try, I'll put the link in the description of the video. And as always, guys, clash on, my friends. If you're not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button for me. Yeah, boy.